what do you think then if you look at what Tesla is doing with their autopilots?
So yeah, that's autopilot is a marketing name, right? Let's start there. So Tesla, of course, is not a self-driving vehicle. It's a smart cruise control at this moment,
Yeah.
right? And what they are doing is they're gathering a lot of data. So every Tesla that runs around has cameras on board, and they gather all the data. They gather what the consumers do to avoid that. They have all the sort of things that are near misses, near escapes, things that went well, that all goes things. And Tesla is learning every day from that fleet of vehicles.
Yeah.
So their learning curve is very high, and their long tail that they build from things that happen is also, they have a lot of data. They learn a lot. So that's very positive for Tesla, for the technology development of that.
So how can a Google or a Waymo or even Volkswagen, is Volkswagen rolling out cameras on all their
most all cars have cameras today already, right?
So they're already also gathering that data.
Yeah, of course. All the companies that develop autonomous driving, they have fleets, right? But the benefit of Tesla is they have a fleet of consumers driving around, gathering data.
Oh, but Volkswagen doesn't have it in the consumer car yet.
It's not about Volkswagen, it's about all the car manufacturers. They have, every car manufacturer that is working with a partner in self-driving, the fleet is limited, and it's often in 2 or 3 locations, right? But they can directly interact, they can retest, redo it, etc. Tesla is only gathering data and then using their data in simulations to sort of see how but they don't have a self-driving vehicle, right? The difference there, so self-driving is in 5 levels, defined in 5 levels, right? You have level 1 to 5.
Yeah. So what are
from level 4 onwards, right? Until level 4, from level 4 onwards, the driver is no longer responsible. So up to level 3, or 4 minus, you could say, depends a bit on the definition. The driver is part of the solution to stay safe.
Yeah.
So the driver is always responsible. And so you have to be fail safe, and you need to be fail operational. That means that if one error happens, right, you need to come to a safe situation. And fail operational means if there's one failure, you still need to have a certain level of operation in the vehicle, so it can still drive and brake and steer, etc. Now, Tesla is in the system. The driver is still responsible. Yeah. There's many cases that the Tesla system cannot handle, and that you as a driver need to. So you're part of the safety loop. The driver is part of the safety loop. Only until you have removed the driver from the safety loop, then you have a real autonomous vehicle. And then level 4 is on well-known roads, so where you have a detailed map and so you know the environment. And level 5 is actually the car can drive itself in any environment. So it doesn't need the map. It only uses local sensors to see where it can go.
Do you think level 5 will be possible?
Who knows? I don't know. But if you don't put your ambition high enough, you will only end up lower, right? So
right.
All the systems, they are working up towards achieving level 4 in a well-mapped area, being able to handle all situations without a driver in the safety loop.
So what were you doing within Volkswagen? Your focus was getting to level 4 on a fleet.
Yeah, finding the technology partner. This is such a specific technology that no single car manufacturer has that competence in-house.
So, right? It's almost like all car manufacturers should create this consortium, just like you explained with BMW and Audi, and then feed all the data into that.
Yeah, you could do that, but I think at this moment, self-driving is still seen as a competitive edge.
If you liked this episode, you can check out our most recent one here. And if you haven't already, make sure you click here to subscribe and see the next one. But if you're interested in more tips and tricks, then make sure to join our Facebook group where you can find thousands of like-minded people and you get direct access and support to any business question from the entire startup funding event team.